The kid who stole $230 million by Kaser. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I heard about the kid who rug pulled for 20, 30 bands.
Thanks for the 20 bandos.
Yeah, he did.
That's a kid I heard about, but a kid who sold $230 million? How? Oh no, I did hear about it was like a group of people live streaming, and they live streamed, they took like mad Bitcoin or whatever. I didn't know, was it $230 million? It was like, yo, these kids are idiots, they live streaming a crime. yo, if it's this, let's see what they did with their money. I ain't gonna lie, but if it's not this, I don't know.
No way.
It is this. Is it this? I think it is this. Yeah. Come on, man. Spent he spent his money in the club. Come on, bro. Malone got his ad on there. Come on, man. Going crazy. Go crazy. Living that rapper lifestyle, that being a rapper, going crazy. He in Club Live, going stupid.
August 2024, the day a group of young adults carried out one of the largest crypto heists ever recorded. 20-year-old Malone Only, 18-year-old Virgil, 21-year-old Jandiel Serrano, Danish Khan, and Chen. These kids targeted a single Genesis creditor who had no idea they were about to lose a staggering $230 million worth of Bitcoin. But how did they pull it off? Were they expert hackers with advanced coding skills? Well, it was much simpler than it seems. These scammers did something very clever. They hacked into basic human nature.
Exactly. That's it. That's all you gotta do, man. That's all you gotta do. Just trick them.
It all began with a phone call, a seemingly harmless contact from Google support. But this call wasn't from Google at all. Using a spoof number, Virgil, also known as Wiz, convinced the victim that their personal accounts had been compromised. With this false sense of urgency, he gained access to the victim's Gmail and iCloud, where he gathered key security information. Another call followed, this time from Jandiel Serrano, aka Box, claiming to be a representative from Gemini, the crypto exchange the victim used. The victim was tricked into believing their account was under attack. Under pressure and convinced they needed to act fast,
how did they even find this guy? This guy had $230 million in Bitcoin? Am I tripping? Genesis creditor. Who is this guy? I don't wonder, did they get everybody? I doubt it. Like, he has question marks for their age. If they got everybody and arrested everybody, you wouldn't have question marks for their age. You would know where they are, who their parents were, where they live. Like,
their two-factor authentication settings,
ain't playing with
giving
that.
the thieves the access they needed to take control of the Gemini account, quickly sending funds to a compromised wallet. The situation was spiraling, but the victim had no idea. When he was asked to use AnyDesk, a remote access software, it seemed like another step in securing their assets.
Who is this guy
it was the
that
final
they robbed?
blow. As the victim unknowingly shared the screen, the private keys to their Bitcoin wallet were exposed, and in just a few clicks, the digital fortune was transferred into the hands of the thieves.
Now that is worth... Wait, how much is that worth now? Is that worth 400 million? Or is that worth 4,000 Bitcoin? 4,000 Bitcoin times 100,000. I think that's 400 million. I don't think that's I don't think that's 4 billion. That'd be crazy.
No f***ing way.
I see it, bro. It's on the blockchain. It's on the blockchain, bro.
No way.
My God! Oh my
That's
God!
crazy.
In a private video, they recorded a live reaction
that's
to
a
the
private
successful
video? I
transfer
thought they
of
live streamed this
4,064 bitcoins valued at over
How did they get that
$230
video?
million at the time, clearly excited as they watched the millions flow into their wallets. How did they manage to pull off such a heist? How could someone with that much wealth be deceived so
Exactly.
easily? And why will they record themselves
they
in the
like
act of
everybody else,
committing
though.
such a
They
massive
seem like
crime?
everybody else.
These are questions
That's how.
that might never be fully
Just 'cause they got
answered,
a lot of
but
money
one
don't
thing
mean they're
was
not
clear.
human.
The money was now in the hands of the criminals.
Yeah,
and
with
they knew
everybody
the work
21
wasn't
and
done yet.
under.
Exactly
About to
17
go
minutes
crazy.
after, they quickly set about laundering the money. To make it harder for authorities to track the stolen crypto, they split the Bitcoin into smaller amounts and transferred it across 15 different exchanges, a common tactic known as pill chains. The idea was to break the large transactions into smaller ones, making them harder to trace. Bitcoin was swapped for Litecoin, Litecoin was swapped for Ethereum, and Ethereum was swapped for Monero. The process took several days, with constant swapping between different currencies and exchanges, further obscuring the trail.
Go to the top right, the settings bar. Settings. No,
I
not
used to
that.
see in the background.
Like, swap settings.
That's crazy. Locking in.
Set custom recipient.
Locking in.
No, bro. What the hell? Do 998.
Alright, bro, you're so horrible.
You can't.
Bro, I'm clearly busy, Caleb.
Yeah.
Planning a heist.
Soon enough, all the stolen money was now clean money, ready to be spent, and the criminals didn't hold back. The day before the heist even took place, they were already planning on how to spend their fortune, sharing links with each other on Telegram of expensive luxury clothes they wanted to purchase, from brands like Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, and Philippe Plein. While most of the crew chose to play it safe, keeping a low profile and resisting the temptation to splurge, one man couldn't help but stand out. His name, Malone Only.
And they got him. I gotta do my research. I don't know if he's arrested or whatever, but if he is, man, they gonna get him to snitch on everybody else. Dead ass. Where the money go? Where the money go?
Ballin', like it's game time.
Yeah.
Locked in when it's game time.
Yeah.
Malone was based in LA, and the moment he got his hands on the money, he wasted no time diving headfirst into luxurious lifestyle. Everything he had once watched wealthy people enjoy was now within his reach, ready to become his new reality. Nightclubs became his second home. Almost every night, he hit the club, spending ridiculous amounts of money
bottles on him.
Bottles on Malone. His bar tabs were unbelievable. Some nights costing $265,000, $300,000, and even more than $500,000 in a single night.
I wanna be a club owner. I need him in my club, yo. He's spending 200 bands? Exactly.
His name will be flashing on signs,
come
and
on,
DJs
yo.
will shout his name, giving him all the attention.
100K on first round.
She quickly
No,
became
we're not
everyone's
stopping.
favorite because whenever
We
he
keep
was
going?
around, everyone
You're
got
paying
to
all
drink
our
for free.
bills?
He flew around cash like it
Yo,
was nothing.
gang, you
And one
spending
time, he
$500,000
paid
in this
the
club
DJ
tonight?
a massive 6-liter bottle of Golden Ace of Spades champagne, which could cost anywhere from $25,000 to $60,000. Another time, he tipped a DJ $2,000 and had all the unopened bottles in the club sent straight to his house.
Yo.
He even tipped me $2,000. When I tell you the amount of bottles he sent me that I took home, brand new, everything sealed, brand new.
But as fun as LA was, it still didn't feel like enough. He craved more attention, more luxury, more extravagance. So what did he do? He chartered a private jet to Miami. There, he took his spending to a whole new level. In Miami, Malone settled in a waterfront mansion. This place wasn't just any house. It was a $10.5 million estate with a $62,000 a month rental price tag. This mansion was massive, covering over 8,500 square feet, with 25-feet ceilings, 10 bedrooms, and a huge pool with a jacuzzi. It had 2 big front gates and a garage with a spacious driveway that was later filled with expensive supercars and luxury vehicles. Malone bought a black Mansory SF90, a white Lamborghini Urus, a fully kitted out white Mansory Lamborghini Urus with baby blue interior, a matte black Lamborghini Revuelto, the new
hard though. I ain't gonna lie, he going crazy though. He going crazy.
Black, 2 Mercedes-Benz G-Class, one in
I
gray,
mean, what
one
would you
white.
do with all that money? Like, well, man, at 20 years old, might as well live like a rapper. Come on, man. Might as well live like a little baby. Guy who getting 500K in occasion. Come on, why not? Why not? Man, I'm leaving the country, bro. Stop playing. I'm leaving the country. I'm going crazy. Man, bro. Whatever.
One black Camel, a convertible
I ain't getting a
black
private
and
jet.
Rolls
I'm leaving the
blue
country
BMW
though.
UFO,
Facts.
Another
I'm
Lamborghini
going to wherever I need to go
Lamborghini Urus, an
to be
all-white
safe.
wide-body kit Lamborghini Aventador SVJ with Malone's name written on the bottom of the door, a matte black Ferrari 812 Superfast, another Lamborghini Aventador SVJ in blue, a pink Urus, which Malone originally bought as a gift for
I got you a present. We'll call it an early birthday gift.
to try
His
to get her back,
ex-girlfriend, a thank you
but
gift.
got rejected again.
I'm taking once again. He bought her
A fully black carbon fiber McLaren 765 LT, a blue Pagani Howrah, and
Going outside out here,
many more
but
cars. If he didn't
I
realize
ain't
it by
gonna lie,
now,
he
Malone
look
was
like
always rolling with
he'll go
fashion.
outside
He
out
wore
here,
high-end
man.
designer pieces like Louis Vuitton and Givenchy. His style was expensive, with the most expensive piece of clothing being the Moncler Maya 70 by Paul Manges jacket, which alone cost $50,000 or more. But after all this wasted money on clubs and cars, Malone finally decided to invest his money in timeless pieces that will hold the value over time, like this Cuban link chain bracelets filled with diamonds, a Richard Mille covered in diamonds, and a diamond ring for each one of his fingers. One Richard Mille wasn't enough, of course, so he bought multiple. Even his glasses had diamonds.
Yo, don't take no video.
Malone wasn't just a millionaire obsessed with himself. He had a generous side, often using his wealth to give back to others in need. He bought 5 Birkin bags and gave them away to random girls at the club. One of these lucky ladies was a model named Olivia Allen.
Guys, I can't even make this up when I say that I just woke up to a Birkin in my bedroom because a man gave it to me in the club last night. This is your sign to go clubbing.
Another lucky lady who got a Birkin bag was famous TikTok star Sky Bree.
Me and my two girlfriends walk over to the section, and this kid, I'm gonna refer to him as like a kid. I mean, he was definitely over the age of 18. He looked pretty young. He comes towards me and he's like, I got this for you.
She ended up saying she didn't like it.
It's beautiful, but to be honest, it's not really my style.
While Malone was busy making his name known,
25K.
flaunting his wealth at every turn, he was also drawing the wrong kind of attention. His outrageous spending, paired with his desire to be noticed, made it easier for authorities and blockchain experts to track him down.
Exactly.
Investigators, including prominent figures like Zach XPT, were closely watching the flow of the stolen funds, tracing each move as he splurged on cars, clubs, and luxury items. The more he spent, the more obvious it became that his newfound fortune was linked to the heist, and soon enough, the walls started closing in.
Exactly. Alright, bet. The fall now. Cause I'm like, bro, you renting a house, nobody asks, yo, where that money come from? Yo, you have no work history. Yo. yo. Like, nobody asks questions? Nobody asks questions, I guess. I don't know what's happening out here. I know nobody in the club asking questions. I'm talking about when he got the crib, when he got the cars, when he got all that stuff. Somebody throw $1 million in the club, nobody cares. That man's a scammer. Who cares? Like, bro, people know where that came from. That's not legitimate money, but it's here. It's legitimate. Give me that bottle. Come on, man. What's this free? That free? Whatever. The club are different. But like when you got the house, it's like, come on, yo. Like nobody asking questions out here.
Malone thought he was untouchable, but behind the scenes, law
man's
enforcement and
Richard
experts like
Milles?
Zach XPT were already connecting the dots. Through his flashy spending,
I respect
investigators
it, though. I
tracked large
respect it. He
transactions
balled
linked
out,
to the
you know
stolen
what I'm saying?
Bitcoin, using
Icarus flying
blockchain
close to the
analysis to
sun.
map out the movement of funds. What's more, both Box and Wiz slipped up during the process of laundering the funds. On several occasions, they accidentally leaked the stolen funds with their personal assets. Wiz, for example, also leaked his full name during a screen recording, while Box reused deposit addresses, making it easier to trace the funds back to them. These mistakes, combined with recorded conversations and digital footprints, painted a clear picture of the criminals' activities. By mid-September 2024, the FBI and other authorities had gathered enough evidence to
so they
act
stole
on
it
the
in August, got caught in September.
9th of September, federal agents raided Malone's Miami mansion,
Oh,
where he was arrested, surrounded by all the luxuries he had bought with a stolen fortune.
We have boom. And you know,
1 month,
we thought that
ball
was
out.
shooting in
Yeah,
the
1 month to
neighborhood.
ball out.
And we thought
Now
a
he
lot
about
of
to go
police.
to prison.
This was something that never happened in this neighborhood. Most of the time was a lot of party. It was party because I can hear from my house the music.
It was a stark contrast. Malone, who had lived like a king for just a short while, was now
Like a
being
month.
led away in handcuffs. Authorities were able to freeze over $9 million in stolen funds, with $500,000 already returned to the victim. However, a significant portion of the stolen money remains in cryptocurrency wallets. At the time of making this video, $21 million linked to Box is still sitting in one wallet, while Virtua Tao, also known as Wiz, has around $39 million tied up to his account. Additionally, $4 million of Malone's funds remain untouched in another wallet. But what happened to everything else he bought? The cars, the clubs, the private jets, and all the flashy stuff. See, when a criminal buys luxury items, like cars, with stolen money and later gets arrested, the government steps in and seizes those assets through a process called asset forfeiture. This allows law enforcement to take control of anything purchased with illegally obtained funds, such as cars, houses, or expensive jewelry. Once these assets are seized, they are usually put up for auction. In many cases, dealerships or buyers, including the same dealer who originally sold the cars, can purchase them again, often at a lower price than they were initially sold for. The money made from these auctions then is used in a couple of ways. A portion of it will go toward compensating the victims of the crime, helping to recover some of the stolen funds, while another portion could be used to cover the cost of the investigation and legal proceedings. If the victim is lucky, he can get 50 to 65% back after the auction and administrative fees, the cut the investigators will get. However, in Malone's case, 3 of the cars he purchased, the Mandatory Lamborghini Urus, the Lamborghini Revuelto, and the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, were later transported to LA following his arrest. These cars were spotted by EFF Spot, a popular YouTuber who is known for his rare and expensive car spotting videos. In this particular video, both the Revuelto and the Porsche appeared with noticeable damage. The Revuelto had significant front-end damage, while the Porsche was dented in the rear, suggesting that the Revuelto had likely rear-ended the Porsche. This kind of damage will undoubtedly decrease the value of these cars when they go to auction, significantly reducing the amount the victim could quickly recover. The same process will apply to the clothes, jewelry, watches, and designer glasses that Malone purchased. These luxury items are likely to be seized by authorities and auctioned off as part of the asset recovery process. High-end watches, such as his ritual millipieces, are particularly valuable and could bring in significant amounts at auction. While designer clothes typically depreciate in value, Malone's expensive pieces will still hold enough worth to help recover the funds for the victim. As for the wallet spending in
Malone
clubs,
is one
that
piece. I'm
money is pretty
assuming
much
they. I mean, I don't know how they split that off, but like there was like 5-6 people, right? Maybe like 5 people. I'm assuming each of them probably at least got 40 million. So that guy, who is this guy? He just lost 200 M's. I'll be, what?
gone. When you blow $500,000 in a single night on bottle services and VIP sections, the clubs aren't held responsible for giving it back, especially if they had no
really, that's where it's going
Same
up,
goes
so
for
that's
the
where
private jets. Those jet companies provided a legitimate service, so the money Malone spent on his flights is long gone. In conclusion, while most of the big ticket items can be seized and auctioned, much of what Malone spent on services, like clubs and private jets, is lost for good. This story isn't just about a major heist or the luxurious lifestyle Malone enjoyed for a brief moment. It's a lesson in greed, the dangers of showing off wealth that wasn't earned, how quickly everything can come crashing down. Despite all the money spent, the nights out, and the flashy purchases, Malone's dream life was built on stolen funds, and it was only a matter of time before it fell apart. Authorities might recover some of the stolen money, but the damage done to the victim and the recklessness of Malone's spending spree are a reminder of how easily things can slip away. For Malone and his friends, what started as a wild ride of lavishness ended in arrests and their names tied to one of the biggest crypto crimes in history. In the end, this heist shows us that no matter how clever the crime or how big the payout, the law always catches up, and the price they paid was far greater than the short-lived luxury they enjoyed.
Dang, okay.
Oh, by the way, remember Olivia, the model who got a Birkin bag? Yeah, she made a TikTok after Malone's arrest stealing the Birkin with a police uniform. And also another TikTok in the same club saying, "No free bags tonight, just free drinks."
The girl you gave her free Birkin bag, she's kind of parading like, yo, he got arrested. That's messed up. That's messed up, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. This man was tweaked out, though. This man had problems. This man had problems, yo. He got the money, started living like a rapper for 1 month, then got arrested. Like, yo. I mean, I wouldn't call it a waste, but like, it was kind of a waste, bro. You could have done way better. Like, I don't know, man. He pretty much did what like Indian scammers do, type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watch those Indian scammer videos where they get you to send them gift cards, but instead of that, it was like a Bitcoin wallet, and he had a fat wallet, facts. But like, yo, you could have done way better, man. You gave gifts to people who don't care, that DJ don't care. Probably already forgot about you. Like, yo, remember that kid in the club, like, a couple months ago? What's his name again? Like, come on, man, you haven't. I don't know, man. I don't know. Was it worth it? Like, to me, I'm just like, bro, none of that was just worth it, man. Like, none of that was worth it. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Now you going to jail for, I don't know how long. That's not a non-violent crime, but that is a lot of money. So I don't know how long he's going to be in jail for. But yeah, I'm out. Like, subscribe to Kaser if you aren't already. This is a beautiful story. This was a beautiful story, how you presented that. The rise to the fall. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm trying to give your ex like, yo, I got a yours for you. I'm taking. I don't care. You know how embarrassing that is, man? You know how embarrassing that is? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Giving bags to random girls. They ain't even fucking with you, bro. Come on, man. You really embarrassed himself out there. Like, come on, bro.